John Kennedy, I think you're committing a grave sin.
What's
and
that?
I got to tell you this. You are taking the Miami Hurricanes lightly. And that's going to bite us in the buttocks. And if we lose that game, John, I'm sorry, but it's going to be your fault. You are taking them lightly.
Wait a second.
I didn't see a single game. I didn't see a single call-in show devoted to the Miami game.
Well, wait a second now. Wait, hold on a second. I didn't expect you to go down this path, but here we go. So welcome back. Here we go.
You're not thinking about the Miami
game.
Now,
wait a second.
Now, wait a
second. You got to put yourself in my shoes, okay? We're in the middle of spring football practice. We have a high-level quarterback battle going on this whole time you were gone. We've had spring practice and a quarterback battle going on. The way I look at this, Pat, is I have the next 4 months to worry about Miami. So a part of this is intentional. I got to be able to have content that runs all through the summer. Why am I going to empty that clip when we have like blue and gold in the quarterback competition? I've got all summer to lead up to and build up the Miami stuff. But I felt like that should keep that gunpowder dry because we're entering the death zone, man. We got summer where nothing happens, but you hope you get a recruit. I got all the time in the world to build up Miami. And you know my vitriol for the things we don't like in Notre Dame land. You know I'm going to crank that up. But can I get through spring first and focus on that? I got to spread it out.
John, did you ever see the movie Rocky III?
Yeah. Did he lose? Did he lose to Miami? Like, does it make sense? Like,
John. Apollo Creed started training Rocky, and he said something that always stuck with me. Rocky's not training hard; he's half-assing it, and he tells Apollo, "Tomorrow, Apollo, I'll train tomorrow." And Apollo screamed at him and said, "There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow." John, we need to focus on the Miami game. That team is going to clean our clocks if we don't get serious about it. And, it's funny because I was thinking about Rocky III. I think Rocky III is a great metaphor for this season in Notre Dame, where the Notre Dame football team is Rocky. And if you remember the beginning of that movie, John, Rocky was a defending champion. And he half-assed his training. He took everything lightly. He had this farce of a match against Hulk Hogan. Well, Notre Dame just had a farce of a blue and gold game, right? Rocky was half-assed in his training. He had he's had all the movies with the TV cameras and stuff. And he has this pretty girl kissing him on the cheek as he's doing like jump ropes. That's what Rocky did. What's Notre Dame doing? Goolsby is going in to meet the team, telling these guys they're going to win a championship. If Goolsby lost his mind, you never tell a kid that age they're going to win a championship. Then they stop training. They think they're great. The point is, John, we are taking the Canes lightly. They have been lusting for blood, Notre Dame Irish blood, for 2 years now, John. 2 years. And wow, have we taken that team lightly? And it's going to bite us in the buttocks come August 31st.
Now, wait.
Just disaster.
Can I flip it? What if Goolsby pumping them up makes them work harder because they want to earn it? And he's saying you guys are close, and if you push a little more, you could get over the hump. Like, is there no motivation? You think these Notre Dame players will hear that and figure, well, I don't have to lift weights all summer? Like, what if it goes the other way where hearing it from a guy that has that playing experience that was a captain motivates them more to prepare because it feels like they're close? Couldn't it cut that way on the positive?
No, it won't, because they're young men, and young men need to be told that
they suck
to the uniform,
yeah.
that they're horrible, and that they should be wearing cheerleader uniforms because they play like girls. That's how you motivate young men. You don't tell them that they're good; they'll start believing that. It's the last thing you should. I almost think Goolsby intentionally tried to sabotage the season. I don't think he did, but he could do no worse
He
could do
just
no worse.
all he wanted to
saying
do
that's a
is
young man.
all he
I like
wanted.
Goolsby. Look, I like Goolsby. I respect him, but he should have no business telling the team that. He has no business telling the team that.
I sincerely think the way he feels is he is frustrated that his teams were never in a position to be this close to immortality the way these teams are. And it hurts him that he put all that blood, sweat, and tears into Notre Dame, and those teams were never that competitive. And he wants to let these guys know you're really close to doing this. Push it over the finish line. So, I mean, I see your point, but I see why Mike's trying to motivate in that way too, man.
Well, in my book, there's no such thing as motivation in that manner. All you're doing is making kids soft.
I promise you, I have plenty planned. But man, do you understand my perspective? Like, spring is the last thing we had.
I get your perspective, but it should be all Miami all the time.
It can't be.
South Florida.
It just can't be, though. Like, you can't live off that for 5 months, man. Like, you can't, like, in a business perspective, I can't eat off that all through spring and then all through summer and have anything left in the tank. Like, I feel the same way you do about them, but like, I'll get there, man. I got all of the rest of April, May, June, July, and then all through August to get fired up for them. I'm not taking them for granted. I just haven't gotten there yet. We've had other current issues that we need to cover, and then we'll get there. Like, I'm not forgetting about it.
John, you have to understand, I got a lot riding on this game. I talked a lot of trash to a lot of people here in South Florida.
You're going to get kicked out of South Florida if we lose.
I mean, so I'm trying to impress upon you, John, how important this game is. And that so far we're acting like Rocky Balboa before that first Clubber Lang fight. I got news. Clubber Lang, he's doing his push-ups, his sit-ups. He's doing the sit-ups with his trainer punching him in the stomach. They're thinking about Notre Dame 24/7. And I don't think the Irish nation understands what we're in for. We are in for a dogfight, and we better get serious about that game. And we better get serious about it fast. I'm sorry I blamed you.
Yeah,
but that team.
That's the funniest part. Honestly, the funniest part of all that is you in a serious voice being like, if we lose, it is your fault, John. Like, I'm feeling the responsibility, WPP. I'm feeling the heat, the Miami heat, John, you will.
You are the Moses leading the flock out of the wilderness of mediocrity. But John, you got to lead us to the promised land, not to the lion den, but to the chain den, I guess you'd say.
WPP, man.
Anyway, John, I don't want to take up any more of your time.
Hey, wait, I got a serious question. Can I save it? Because I want this ongoing now that I want to save some of your bullet points. I have an honest question, man. The next time I'm on vacation in the Palm Beach area or Jupiter or somewhere nearby, I want to meet up with you, man. Can we have a beer and lunch somewhere? I just want to be able to put a face to all of these Notre Dame thoughts you have, man. Sometime let's meet up in WPP land.
Yeah, I'd be happy to meet up, John. Happy to meet up. I think you'll be sorely disappointed in my appearance. Your average dude. But it is what it is. But yeah, no, happy to meet up and get a beer, whatever. You ought to come to that Canes game, John. Although the way we're preparing for it, maybe you're better off not going to the game.
Yeah.
Because I think our team is sleepwalking in their preparations, reading their own press clippings, listening to people like Goolsby telling them how great they are. But I got to go.
All right.
Listen, John, I really appreciate you taking the call.
Hey, thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back.
Thanks,
Hope you had a peaceful Easter and you held true to your Lent promise. I'm glad you're back. Thank you.
All right, man. Be good.
See ya.
Be good, brother. Be good.
Man, I'm telling you what. I just can't. Dude, am I wrong? Am I wrong on this? Do you guys understand? Am I wrong? Do you guys understand the way I'm looking at this? Is like we have literally months on months on months to build up Miami. And then there's a crescendo. Like, do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, we have months to be able to build this thing up and do all this. And like, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. But when you had spring ball and a big thing like the quarterback dynamic, that is what moves the needle in that moment. It's not like I'm forgetting about Miami. It's just as a business situation, Miami isn't until the end of August figuring out the quarterback thing and blue and gold and everything was happening. You got to give. We'll get to it. But if we lose, it's my fault. If we lose, it's Johnny's fault. Don't forget to check out the merchandise. The link is in the description. You can browse and carouse all the different Always Irish gear. Make sure you head over there and get something for the next tailgate. Thanks for being here.